So this week is focusing on triangle escapes. So for this first one, I'm pushing my hands together to prevent him from pushing my arm across his belly, and then slowly work my way up to stack him, and then eventually get my hand and shove it into his throat to release the pressure of the triangle hold, and then squeeze my arm through.
So he puts me in triangle. First thing I look for is my arm that's in here. I need to have a good, strong arm. I never want my elbow to cross that terminator threshold there across the body. Okay? But my elbow must always stay on that side. Okay? So the best way I do that is bringing the elbow inside the best I can, locking onto the hip or just to the floor, kind of getting it on that side. Okay? I reinforce it by using this hand, and I block it, or I hold it on the belly, elbows tight here to keep it on that side. I personally will kind of hold it there for a second. The offensive thing I'm looking for is it gets a grip with this sword. So I'll pull and I'll get the grip of fingers inside there. Okay, not thumb inside. Fingers inside, elbow locks, and now it's something to hold on to. Okay, now if I can, I'm also going to get this side too. I'm going to come and I'm going to try to get both. Fingers and just kind of get a grip. It doesn't have to be a super strong grip. I'm just trying to hold on to something. I want both. Okay, why I want both? Because now I just start punching his throat. Okay, I grab and I just start punching him in the throat. Okay, my elbow is locked, but I start using my weight now to get into there. And now you're not worried about the triangle anymore.
Right.
Okay, and now I start coming open and pulling on the elbow, my hand will come inside. So the hand lock will prevent this for a second while I'm escaping there.
So for the second triangle escape, you grab the knee that's closest to your outside arm, and then use your weight to pin it down and then turn them sideways so they can't really finish the triangle, and then shoot your body through like a bulldog and squeeze your arm back in.
My elbow gets popped over, so I grab on the thigh, grab on the knee, whatever I can. The more I can pull, the better for me.
Right.
I might just get strong enough and he pops his, right? Bring the hand inside. Or it pops, bring the elbow inside. Doesn't have so much anymore. And I go right to double unders. Yeah. So let's go just talk about the bulldog if I can. Trying to pull, and he kind of like pulls his legs and we kind of collapse a little bit sideways. Maybe he thinks about getting up on me.
Okay.
Okay, hold the leg, and now I drive my chest forward like I want to push my head through the tunnel. I'm in the tunnel here. I want to go through the tunnel, and I already feel your legs are open. Look at all that room there.
So for this third escape, it's a variation of the previous escape where you kind of have to shoot out like a bulldog. It's the same thing, but this one, instead of shooting through by grabbing the knee, you're going into push-up position and then exploding up and then pushing your hips on them.
My arm comes over to the side, and we start to like lean over that way. Okay, if I feel the hip going that way, okay, I'm gonna let go of the leg. Okay, I could hold on to it. But what I want is posture. This is the official bulldog here. My arm shoots over, my hand shoots there, and I try to do a push-up and explode up. Feel that it breaks your lock for sure. And then from there, I go back to the hip engagement that we talked about earlier. Hip engagement, and just lay on him. And eventually, you're gonna start doing stuff with your legs. I'm on. Whichever way the guy is kind of leaning to,
Bulldog that way.
take him. Yeah, you take the momentum. The gravity is your friend, not his.
This last triangle escape is a desperation do or die attempt. For this one, you do a sit through towards the arm that's free, and then use your arm to push over the leg and slide out under.
It's a hip switch. Okay, why? Because I'm gonna lay on your legs and pull. Now, I'm gonna get out. You're gonna try to get on top. Not about me getting on top now. It's me getting the fuck out of that triangle that I'm going to get choked on.
So now my coach is showing me a more realistic scenario of how this triangle defense would play out in a match.